First Train Robbery: True Stories of the Old West. Once upon a time in the wild and untamed era of the Old West, where lawmen were outnumbered and outgunned, and outlaws roamed freely across vast landscapes, a daring and audacious crime was about to take place: the first train robbery. It was the year 1866, and the Transcontinental Railroad, a symbol of progress and civilization, was under construction, connecting the East Coast to the burgeoning settlements of the West. Among those dreaming of riches were a notorious group of outlaws, led by the charismatic and cunning Jesse the Bandit Collins. Jesse had spent years studying the train schedules, routes, and the vulnerabilities of the Union Pacific Railroad. He had assembled a formidable gang of outlaws, each with their own unique skills: sharpshooters, safecrackers, and horsemen with nerves of steel. The Union Pacific Express was about to embark on its maiden voyage from Omaha, Nebraska, carrying a fortune in gold and the dreams of a nation. Jesse, with his plan meticulously laid out, knew this would be the perfect opportunity to strike fear into the hearts of those who believed the railroad was invincible. Under the cover of darkness, Jesse and his gang rode into the small town of Rock Springs, Wyoming, their horses galloping like thunder through the silent streets. The townsfolk, roused from their slumber, peered out through their windows, knowing something dangerous was about to unfold. As the Union Pacific Express approached the outskirts of town, Jesse and his gang, their faces concealed beneath bandanas, emerged from the shadows. With precision and expertise, they overpowered the unsuspecting train crew, forcing them to surrender the engine. The passengers, terrified and caught in the crossfire, were ordered to disembark and lie face down on the dusty ground. The outlaws then proceeded to uncouple the carriages containing the coveted gold, carefully maneuvering them away from the rest of the train. Time seemed to stretch as the outlaws, adrenaline pumping through their veins, raced against the clock. The shrill sound of approaching reinforcements from nearby Fort Bridger spurred them on. With the gold secured, Jesse signaled his gang to mount their horses and make their escape. But as the outlaws thundered away into the night, their loot and freedom within reach, a shot rang out, followed by a hail of bullets. The local sheriff and his posse, tipped off about the planned robbery, had intercepted them. A fierce gunfight ensued, the crackling sound of gunfire echoing through the desert air. The outlaws fought desperately, their horses galloping, dodging bullets in a desperate bid to escape. But the sheriff's posse, driven by a determination to protect the people and restore law and order, slowly gained the upper hand. Jesse, realizing the odds were against them, made a decision that would become a legend in the annals of the Old West. With the stolen gold abandoned and their horses on the brink of exhaustion, he shouted for his gang to scatter, knowing they stood a better chance of survival if they split up. The outlaws vanished into the vast expanse of the untamed West, pursued relentlessly by the law. One by one, they were captured or fell to the bullet of a determined lawman. Jesse, the mastermind behind the first train robbery, eluded capture for years, his name becoming synonymous with both infamy and admiration. The first train robbery had left an indelible mark on the history of the Old West, forever etching the image of outlaws and lawmen locked in a battle for supremacy. It was a testament to the daring and audacity that defined the era, where fortunes were won and lost, and legends were born.